right, I have hit the start button and we are loading up the stream on YouTube. I'm not sure. I've always done streams with event before. I've never clicked the stream now, so it looks like I'm live. Yeah, it says that I'm live. Okay, so welcome world, or part of the world. We've got Factorio now. Actually, if one of you guys could verify that my stream is going on my YouTube page somewhere, and just the
I
audio
can
is
check.
good. Yeah, I appreciate that, TNT. Just I've always done it with events before. It's for some reason the process is different and the page looks different. So I don't know why they do that different. But anyway, let's do stuff here. TNT's checking on stuff. And, oh, you know what? I have the chat pop out. I'm going to move that chat a little bit over here, I think. Right there. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got the chat right there on OBS. And, okay, I think we are good. And hopefully...
Yeah, the audio is fine.
All right, so you see it on my homepage there? I'm streaming. It's kind of weird.
Yes. When I got into looked into your channel and checked there.
Okay, thank you.
So.
Yeah, I've never done. It's weird. It's a totally different setup, and it doesn't give you any of the analytics that the event does. So I don't really like this. I think I'll set up the event in the future, but oh well. Okay, so Factorio, we are. Well, the stream is live, and just getting it set up, so thank you for your patience if you're going back to DVR, but if you are tuning in, this was the stream that we started last night with several other people, and we're doing a rail world on Factorio. So the rail world, things are really spread out, and we need to get a train going. We need to get more iron plate production down here, because as you can see... well, this is more set up for the future, more or less. You know, we're going to bring in more lines coming in here in the future. But for now, this is all we have. But the biggest problem is if you look over here to our little section over here where we have our iron mine. This is our original iron mine. Yeah, there's... we need more iron. And you can see that it's not quite as efficient. There is a little bit of iron ore being backed up. We are producing more iron ore than we're using. So if we split out this line maybe, again, we could perhaps use a few more furnaces on another production furnace row. But I think that's not going to work. We really need, well, we need lights here because it's dark. But we're going to need, the goal here is all the way down here. We have 12 million iron ore. This is where we're going to build a train down there. And then we have 1.2 million copper. Hopefully there's other copper reserves around because that's not a lot of copper. But that's where we need to go immediately. That's our immediate concern. And the first immediate concern, we actually had bugs up there. But it looks like these guys finished clearing out the bugs to the north at some point when I was gone. So, I think that we're gonna, yeah, we gotta get going again. Okay, so what is the status? What have you guys, well, I guess BFG's the only one in the game. So BFG, what's going on? What are you doing?
I am trying to remember how to play the game.
Okay, well.
Set up. I've got a machine gun and I've got some ammo just in case. And then I'm guessing we need loads of steel and loads of pylon. That'd be right.
What was the question?
If we're going for trains and going down south.
Yes, we need, yeah, so steel, and then, so that's basically the next thing we need to look at. Did they already research the trains? It looks like they already researched the trains. So, I'll work on that. You work on, it looks like Cam kind of knows what he's doing. Are we to the point where we need another research? Do we even have the ability to build more research? Hey, why don't you do that? So, the military science pack, why don't you work on automating building military science packs? Unless you were already working on something else.
No, that's cool. I can try and not mess that up.
Yes, and I love this hardened ammo. I need some of this bullet piercing. Where did these go? Bullet piercing ammo. Oh, never mind. Cam's already got that going up here.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. Yeah, I've been away for a little while, and I didn't even know what's going on with my factory. I'm going to do one little addition over here to set up a box so that we are producing ammunition when we're not producing science, because we need a lot of this ammunition. Actually, I need a filter inserter because I only want... I need iron plates. I only want, what am I calling it? The stuff to get in there. Wow. I only want hardened ammunition going in my little box over here. So let's do that, and let's do that, and nope, not that one. This one. There we go. And, oh, that's right, you need power, so let's assign you to only put in, where am I looking? What did I just say I was going to do? I am a little tired, guys. Let's do piercing round. That's what I want, and then we got to give you a power pole. There we go. So let's also kind of filter you like there. I don't know. I don't want you to producing. Well, no. Let's just do that. Okay, so now we have those being produced. And that's going to start sucking down our iron a lot more now. So anyway, yes, we have the... Wait, where do those science go? Is there an output for these science packs? Oh, there we go. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm just trying to review my factory. This is part of the fun of Factorio. It's like someone else steps in your factory, and it's like if you built the factory, you're the only mad scientist who understands what is going on. It takes everybody else years to understand what the heck is going on with your factory. Maybe one of you guys could work on a project to... we need more research labs. And this is not near enough research labs. We need more. So, I don't know if you want to work on that, BFG, expanding the research labs out to the west, or put in splitters. Yep. I don't know. This was... Katrina set this up. I typically do it straight, so you can just add more right on the row. But she liked the idea that the research was circling around. But I don't know. You can do it however you want. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, cool.
I am going... Why are those blinking? Oh, there's no... Wait, but there's no output up there, right? That's... Okay, so they're just pre-stating this. I need to get going on trains. That's what... We need to build more... Do we have... Okay, I guess before I start doing that, do we have someone building train tracks? We have someone building walls. And... Stone... Do we have anybody building train tracks? I don't see train tracks anywhere. Train track... stone, iron stick. Okay. I think I'm just going to... we're going to need a lot of rails. Okay. We're going to... do I want to just... You know what? I think I'm going to... How do I want to do this? Mr. Indecision. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so... we're gonna need some splitters. Let's actually set up our tool belt. Oh my goodness, we need the tool belt. We need this one next. Cam, if you are watching, we're gonna need more tool belt slots next. So let's get rid of you, and you. And we need, you know what? I saw someone building. I saw Cam laying down the belts. Do we have a buffer box for red belts anywhere? Or are they all yellow belts? I see yellow belts. Here's a buffer box for yellow. Okay, that is great. If you're new to the game, I like how they blocked off parts of this box so you don't have a box with 1,000 belts that you're probably never going to use. So that's nice. But where are the red belts? I thought I saw... Do we not have a red belt machine?
Haven't seen one being made.
Yeah, I don't see a red belt machine. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to work on this a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is just right here. Now, also, if you're just joining, this is the first time I've used a main line, a main buffer like this. And I should have taken from down here. Someone else built this. Anyway, let's go on and what in the world is going on with everything? Okay, so we're just gonna do it here, and let's see. We'll split off there. No, actually, let's split off up here. No, let's split off up here, and that means that stop laughing. That means that we're going to we need to bring it. If we're going from there, we need to replenish left to right. Oh, but you know what? Now would just probably be a good time for a rebalancer. And I forget how I built the balancer. So you have like that and that and that. That's a lot more splitters. And that's another little hoodie. Does anybody else call them hoods? Hoodies? I love to call them. I don't.
Oh,
the
little
underground belts. they're hoods.
Good name.
Okay, so let's go. We need, oh, you know what? We need red hoodies for that. And I can't build red hoodies because I don't have enough. Okay, we need a lot more of those. Okay. Let's build a couple red hoods, and we're going to build a rebalancer. So if I do that, and then I do that, and that, and then I want that, and then that, and that, and then, right? I think that's right. Because then you have, let's just look at this little kick. If you understand how something works, you don't have to memorize it. That's one of the things I learned in the Navy. But, yes, so I think that makes sense. Then you have everything kind of getting rebalanced. Okay, so then now, since everything's getting rebalanced, I don't feel bad taking from here. This isn't ideal, but I'm just going to take from right there and then build it that way. The hood and going over. And where's my splitter? I'll just wait for the splitter. Okay, so that goes there. And now we have right there. Okay, so what we're trying to do is set up this. So I'm going to need a stone line coming up here. Okay, I'm going to steal the next research. We need tool belts. We need more slots on tool belts. BFG, I don't know if you noticed, but one thing you can do with the tool belt, I don't know if you were ever using this before, but if you press the middle mouse button, it'll reserve that slot for something that you want. Like,
Oh, okay.
like I have my, I don't know if you look on the stream, but I have my belt components for building all highlighted in blue. That means like nothing else can take that slot or fill it up. So that way you'll always
Gotcha.
have belts in those spots. It's really nice.
That's handy. Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very handy.
How many more labs did you want?
I would build out the labs until we start seeing whatever you start seeing becoming a limiting factor.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if we have the
Yeah.
power and we have the space, there's really no reason to not build out labs, I think.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I guess to a certain extent. I wouldn't build 100.
Go crazy.
But, yeah. I mean, go crazy, but don't go crazy. Okay. So let's set this up. We need how many?
Yeah.
Let's look at this. So for
Morning.
rails, we need. How you doing, Peter? Are you gonna join us in Factorio? Maybe. He's quiet. How come every time I ask a question, people are quiet?
Scare them off.
Morning. I don't think so.
Oh,
I
come on,
don't
Peter.
know how to play it.
Ah,
All right. Well, I am looking at how to build straight rails. And
I'm not scared. My mic doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. No worries. We need one steel, one stone, one iron stick. What does it take to build an iron stick? One iron plate. Okay, so this will be relatively simple, I think. So let's build, why don't I have enough ingredients to build assembly machine? More iron plates. Never have enough iron plates. Whoops. Okay. So let's build some assembly machines while I work on getting the rocks up here. So we got some rocks. We're going to need some stone. And there's some stone. Oh, that's not near. Oh, that's. How much stone is left there? Oh my goodness. Stone is. Where's our stone? 59,000. That is not very much. We're going to need a stone reinforcement, but for right now. Oh, and this is where the factory starts to get a little messy. We're gonna run the stone line over here, and we're gonna go north and go east and leave some room for more. Well, you know what? We're not gonna leave room. We're gonna go right up the gut right there, and we're gonna need a little hoodie. I think that's, yeah, so right there. And then keep going with stone all the way up to where we need the stone. And it's, oh, something else that they changed. I love that they did this in the version 16. Whenever you are looking to replace, so say you have a solid belt and you're looking to put a underground belt or a splitter in there, you no longer have to take up the old belt. You can just
It's so much quicker.
Isn't that
It's
awesome?
so much better. Oh,
So you already,
it's such
you
a
already do
little
that.
thing that just makes it so much. Well, just from watching the stream earlier, when you were like looking at it, it's like it just makes such a difference not having to delete.
It does. It's so huge. Probably this next. Okay. So we need iron plates. How am I gonna do this? Iron plates make one of those, and actually, let's do something. Let's try this. Let's fast inserters. We're gonna need a lot of fast inserters, a lot of inserters. Okay, so a lot more power poles too. Let's get those going. And please tell me I have wood. Thank you. I hate it when you run out of wood and then you have to go find wood. Okay, so let's do input for rods and assembly machine.
Sam,
for you.
can you hear me?
What's that?
Can you check your chat on your YouTube because it's not refreshing on your stream screen?
Oh, yes. I think. Oh my goodness. I had the old chat. Oh my goodness. Were people chatting?
Not much, but they do trying.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, let me get that real quick. I had my old chat from my old stream popped out, and I forgot that it was, not the, it was not fixed for this new stream. It's because it's a new stream. It didn't carry over. Okay, so we're going now, guys. Then we got to go to YouTube chat. Thank you so much, and please don't be afraid to let me know stuff like that in the future. I love being corrected because, okay, so hello everybody. Hello James. Hello Peter. And Fintel said you need 4 smelting columns for a 4-lane bus. For smelting. Yeah, Fintel, if you're talking about, I'm not sure what if you're referring to, if you're referring to more input, yeah, I agree. We just kind of set up the 4-lane bus because I've never done it before, and I just kind of wanted to see how it worked. We're working on getting more iron plate input and more smelting over here. If that's what you are, if that's what you're talking about. We just need more. As you can see, we need more iron ore production. And I was discussing earlier, it's not totally efficient. We could split this off. We're not using everything we're producing here, but if I spend time doing that, then eventually we're going to have a stopgap where we ran out of ore. For those of you just tuning in, we are doing we are doing a rail world, so the initial resources are rather limited. You have to expand quickly, but the benefit for expanding quickly, you can see just, you know, the resources go up exponentially, and just the distance. Look at this. We have a deposit of 12 million over there. That's a little bit abnormally high, but still, it'll only get bigger and better as we expand. So right now, our initial deposit started at like 700,000 or something, and just over here it's 12 million. So that's where we're trying to get to. We need to get over there. Good morning, Mod, and good morning, Peter. Oh, you already said Peter. Good morning, Matthew. Are people chatting? Yes, Mod Alicia. That's classic line, isn't it? Yeah. What else are we gonna produce? I don't know. I don't really care about research at this moment. I'm trying to... Someone else take over researching things. I am trying to figure out my own project. Someone else do it. Yeah, sorry, Fentel. Yeah, I do appreciate the hell. That was embarrassing. I forgot that I didn't do... Okay, so... I'm trying to figure stuff out, and I forget the ratios. If how fast does it make half a second? How fast does it make a rail line? Okay, so it looks like actually I'll have to do one machine per each. You know what? Let's just cheat a little bit over here. I'm not sure how much we're gonna need. This is kind of just a temporary hodgepodge type thing for making rail lines, and then we can set up something more permanent in the future if we need to. Where is this? And we need some power. Let's I probably went the wrong way for power. There's probably a much closer... it's ugly. We'll have to change that later. Anyway, Peter, am I planning to play? I don't know. Actually, if nobody was on this Factorio game, for those of you just tuning in, I had a stream last night, and then I stopped the stream because I basically had to go take care of my wife, and then I resumed the stream, and I was planning to actually live stream my West Coast episode. I was planning to actually live stream my West Coast episode for Friday now, if nobody else was online. But I want to keep playing Factorio. I feel like I need to get stuff updated. Yeah, Fentel, I was really nervous about that, but after I tested it out myself and I didn't crash, and then I started, you know, I mean, look at these graphics. It's like, yeah, it's so amazing, the graphical update. It makes such a huge difference to me. I mean, I didn't think that I cared about graphics before because the game was so amazing, but now that I see these graphics, it's like one of those things that I'll never be able to go back to playing the old graphics. And I'm so thankful that the developers upgraded the terrain texture and, you know, just the terrain texture alone, and then they added the cliff concept. Like, those two things just make the map look so much more appreciable. But I don't know. I haven't actually seen what it looks like later in the game. It is version 16.6, so they have gone through and fixed a lot of the bugs there by this point. So that's kind of why I was a little bit less hesitant to do it, because yeah, I'm hoping some of those bugs are ironed out, but I cannot say whether or not it works well at a huge base, because yeah, yes, it does. No, it does. That's part of the part of the graphical update mod. They changed all the train, the way that they did the train, and I even think they changed some of the water and the algorithm for map generation. Then they also made the mini map look much more pretty as well. I mean, it just kind of looked ugly before, and I didn't think that I cared, but now that I see this, I actually do care. But what am I doing? We need to put a chest there. And why am I not producing? Oh, that's right. I need... So stupid. Okay, so we're gonna do this little... We're gonna do this little makeshift thing here, and I always... Okay, there we go. Let's do that, and let's put you there, and let's put you there, And that looks ugly. We're going to get rid of that. And you are missing... the whole reason I did it right next to there. Okay. So, let's, I think we'll just fill up all that box eventually. I think we're going to want that. Do we have any speed cards yet? I don't think so. We need a light here. That's just... I hate how dark it looks. I think... Okay, well, one of the things to make this faster is, do we have a stack inserter? No. So, one of the things that we can do is it looks like part of the slowdown here is this. So, let's just do something like that. And let's do something like this. We're gonna, you know what? Okay. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. Because I want... trains fast. Okay, so let's do that, and let's just set up another one. Might as well just get it going a little bit faster. And so input there, and input there. And we're gonna have to bring some steel on over and build more. What am I missing? Iron plates. Yes, iron plates. Okay, so, just put 2 chests. Yes, I could have just put 2 chests. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I really need stack inserters. 2 chests would be much faster. That's just... You are correct. I mean, yes. If I wanted to do that conveyor belt system... Let's make some steel chests. If I wanted to do that conveyor belt system, you know, I could have done one going one way or up and then up and kind of split them on the same belt, but then I'd still have the bottleneck problem over there when I put them together on that belt. So you are correct there. It doesn't really... It would not work any faster. And so now there's no bottleneck on the output, and that is exactly what we wanted. Okay. So let's copy that recipe, paste, and copy you, paste. And we need iron or steel over here, right? It's not already over here. Well, it's down there, I guess. So do I want to split it? This is just a horrible... You know, this is why I should just never do makeshift factory designs, because it turns into something more permanent inevitably. Okay, let's just do it there and kind of go like there and there. This is looking ugly, but whatever, it'll work. And just not necessarily work. Yeah, we'll make it better later. That's okay. We'll make it better later. And I need output. 2 more steel chests, right? I don't have them. Alright, I don't want those down here. Let's put hoodies there. Let's put belts up there and that up there. Power poles we'll keep down there. Okay. Yeah, these we're gonna want down here eventually. Factory, sure, we'll keep down here. Okay. Iron chest, steel chest, and output. Let's go out and power poles. And okay, so now I think it should be working. Yeah, I typically make I would use the 2 chests already made for both outputs. Yeah, that could yeah. Oh well. You know what? It doesn't matter. Now I just get to go. Now I just get to go like that. See, it's not that much slower. Okay, so let's, yeah, I typically have always made, this is actually my first attempt at making, I don't know, I actually kind of like spaghetti factories. It's fun for me to try to cram things in, and this is actually my first attempt at making a main bus concept and trying to plan things out in the future, and I think you just kind of got to do it and then learn from your mistakes and figure things out in the future. As it goes along. But right now I don't have time to analyze things. We're going to build... Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I have done... You know what? Part of the problem is I was always the scientist guy. I never went and did raw resources. I almost always played Factorio with one other buddy, and it was always him going out and doing the resources. So I'm gonna have to remember how to do trains. From what he told me, rail signals work the same way as they do in Transport Fever, with the same logic. So I think that I should be able to figure out that the whole
Ayo,
the whole thing there. Did someone say something?
yeah, I'm back.
Oh, hi.
I went for a break.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, someone else is handling research. Okay, so we are.
Trying to.
What's that, BFG?
Trying to.
Trying
We've got
to.
a major shortage of green science now, and there's no space.
I forgot to bring with me hardened. I need armor piercing rounds, and I should have a box up there with them already being made. My current game has 8 iron, 4 copper, 4. Just 2 brick, 2 black, 1 battery. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good main bus. Yeah, I would. That's kind of what I would love this to be, a huge factory like that, and that's kind of why I like doing the rail world concept, because it kind of, I don't know, it kind of makes you push out and have a lot of fun. I think with exploring with the rail system and also initially setting up a factory. What is going on up here? I'm never gonna look at stuff. I just want to get some bullets. Get all the bullets, and let's grab a couple turrets. Where are turrets? Turrets are right there. They're all being used for. Okay, let's you know, I was kind of noticing that before, that it does seem a little bit darker than before. I noticed that I wanted to use more light than I ever have before. I don't remember feeling the need to always put down lights, but I feel like it is a little bit darker. And did I already run past? Oh, I ran past the line. I was gonna steal a couple turrets from the north there. We gotta make sure. Okay, guys, we are. We're getting pretty close to some bugs up in the north with some pollution. Someone might want to make sure. Well, I mean, you'll see when the bugs start attacking, but part of the problem is these are all normal bullets. These are not armor-piercing rounds up here. And this is just... Oh, never mind. I won't... people are having fun building stuff. I need more than 2 turrets.
Such a polite way of describing a cock-up.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a learning server. It's
an original way of doing things.
Yeah. You know, part of the other problem is a lot of people are playing the game, and you know, so they think things are good ideas, but it's just because they don't have the end game experience to know what to do with the end. So it's easy to waste your time, you know, chasing the rabbit. We're gonna go down.
When do you tend to end the stream?
Well, I typically need to stay up, and I typically go to bed around 6 in the morning, which is 3 hours. So probably something like that.
Okay.
Oh yes, Fental artillery. Did you see in this version they have the railroad? They have the big railroad cannon for the for the train that can shoot. Oh my goodness, I forget how far it can shoot. It's like
the range is huge.
So many chunks. It's so far. Oh, I can't wait till we get to use that. That's yes, artillery. Definitely. I could actually, do we have the ability? Oh, I didn't know you could make them on the base too. I must have missed that fun fact. I thought it was only at the big railroad cannon. That's awesome. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. Oh, wait a minute. That would have been suicide. Okay, let's put yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Every bit I know. But this one I kind of have to um let's put 2 of those turrets for kind of a backup safety net. And yeah, I know. Normally I'd be doing this with some nice laser turrets, but we're not quite that far yet. And it's actually really far for a backup. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right. And you know what? Did I not bring down? Okay, I did bring down some stuff to build repair packs. Yeah, that's always something I think about every time I go and kill these fighters. They always get stronger every base you kill. But it's got to be done to get access to this iron ore. This is a huge iron ore pack. Okay, so let's put in 50 in each. Whoops, I thought I control clicked them. Okay, so let's take these up now. And keep on moving in. Oh, that's that's not a big base at all. I thought this was huge. I could have probably done this with my machine gun. I did not realize this was only three big. Well, that was pretty quick. All right, Ops, we have, I hope you brought some railroad tracks. Yes, this is gonna be our, oh, look at this. Look at this thing. Let's start, let's clear it out a little bit. Make it a little bit easier. And it's been a long time since I built a train base, especially because, like I said, my friend did all of this stuff. I was just the crazy scientist, building the research factories and assembly machines, and this will be a fun thing to figure out. It's the rail world, so you better figure out trains. Okay, so I guess we'll make the depot to the north, I'm thinking. Somewhere like, you know what, I'll just start laying out the track and we can get it later. And this is something else I was trying to put. Yeah, poor biters. This is something I forget. I think they've redone all of this where you can just, how do you do the curves? Where is the... Isn't there a track editor somewhere where you can lay out a whole bunch of train all at once? I forget how to do that. Fintel, maybe you can help me with that. I don't... Yeah, how do you do that? I forget how you set up curves and stuff. Hold down the place button and run. See, that's what I tried. So that's, what am I doing? Do you have to purposely make it angle to be able to? What did I do wrong there? So I held down the place button and I ran. Click on the end of the existing track. Oh. You mean like, oh, like that? No. That was something. Sorry for caps. Oh. Wait, was that? I guess that was me. There we go. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. And, well, can you kill that tree? Get the tree. Get the tree up. There you go. That's awesome. Okay, so now we're making progress. I'm going to keep my mini maps up. I think we can just take this diagonal. Ops, why don't you, I don't know if you want to go ahead of me and pick out a depot somewhere, kind of lay out a depot somewhere up there at the base. Maybe south of the copper field up there. I don't know, somewhere up there. I can work on clearing out and meeting you up there. Yeah. I can get this, Ops, if you want to run up there to clear out. I don't know, pick a big spot. Because remember, this is a train world, so we're gonna need a lot of room. I don't know if we want the iron ore coming into Well, yeah, I mean, at some point it'll have to be a separate location. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be a separate location. With signals and stuff, we can have it all come into the same location and then unload iron ore versus copper on separate sides. And, you know, I mean, for the same purpose, we can even use coal. And, yeah, so I don't know how we want to run this. I don't know what's the most efficient. I mean, I know in Transport Fever, it's like, track is expensive, and you want to do something like that, but I don't know if it really matters in this game, other than just for prettiness or whatever. Okay, so let's go maybe left there, I think. Left into the forest. Remember, if your pool is 5 years old, 1/3 of its weight is 10 pounds. What? Oh, let me go up and see where Ops is at. Do you think we should put maybe we should unload it way out here, Ops? What do you think? Should this be our train base over here? I think let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put it right over here. So I'm gonna go straight up from here. And I think this will be our unloading station. And then, now I forget, and maybe you can help me again, Fentel or Ops. Does the train go... I forget how does it go faster? Can you make it go backwards? At the same speed that it goes forward? Is that a problem? Should I make it turn around? I forget. Well, I think for now, Ops, we'll just use one train. Well, oh, that's a good question. We're going to need more than one train, right? Either that or it's going to be a huge train. Because this is, I mean... Oh, that's right. You can put an engine on the back. Yeah, so it'll go the same direction both ways, right? Yeah. Or the same speed both ways, yeah. I mean, that's... Yeah. How many trains are we going to do? I mean, I guess... I don't really know what's efficient. If it's more efficient to try to multiple trains and set up signals on the same track, or try to do one train with I don't know. I mean, that's a huge iron deposit down there. That's pretty big. Okay, Ops. Well, you know what? Since you know what you're doing with trains, why don't you take the train over? How about you do that? I am going to work on running power lines down there to the iron ore. And I'll work on setting up that iron ore, and then I'll just kind of run it out over next to the train, and I'll let you take it from there. I haven't used trains in a long, long time, so I'll leave that to you, and I'll just work on setting up the iron ore down there. Let's get the electric drills. We're gonna have, oh, and that's something else to check on. Well, currently we have a lot of power availability, but are we running anything? We're not really running a lot of the factory, so we might have to beef up the factory, actually. And that's another thing. Do we have the ability to produce? There we go. That's what we want. We need those big electric poles. That's what we need. We're going to need a lot more of those. And we're going to need a lot more of this. And the... 1,000. I don't know if I need that many. Actually, yeah, if Ops is doing all this, let's just do that. And then... Well, yeah, I like to have 100, so we'll just keep 100 in my inventory. What else was I going to say? Oh, there's something else to consider. If we're expanding down this way, we should build up some defenses and a few turrets down there, maybe. So we don't have to go down and replace all of this at a later point. At least some type of early warning system with gun turrets, and we're going to need a lot more of this piercing rounds. Okay, there we go. So, we're getting our electric mining drills built. We're getting our power poles built, and I have 6 of these. So the other thing I need to take down with me is belts. Lots and lots and lots of belts. I guess we can start out with yellow transport belts for now, for at least the main part of the ore extraction, and then we'll probably want to upgrade later. But that's something I'll play by ear as I see a lot of the stuff, you know, a lot of these guys are a lot smarter than me. They memorize all the efficiency ratios. Like, you can have this many drills on a certain side of a yellow belt before it starts to back up, and you can have this many on a red belt before it starts to back up. And they have tables memorized for everything, but I typically just do it and look at what's slowing down or what the efficiency looks like, and then adjust from there, either by speeding up belts or reconfiguring the extraction. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it and figure it out. We're gonna need more than 10 poles probably. It would be nice. Do we have the ability to build laser turrets? Probably not yet. Yeah, I don't know. That'd drain the grid pretty fast anyway. I don't think we'd want to do that. You know, there's chest full. No, where's that at? Chest full of iron. Oh, is it over there? Oh, thanks. Awesome. Thanks, Cam. I appreciate it. That is helpful. Although, how does that get filled? Did you just fill that manually? Huh. Normally there's an inserter that fills the buffer. Okay, we'll keep going. Let's just, is there a chest for steel plates? Because that's what I need. Steel, steel, steel. Steel, steel, steel. Steel, steel, steel. Okay. Let's, that should be enough for now. Now we need copper. And let's, I know there's a copper buffer, but we're just gonna take from the line. And, let's build a bunch of these. That's what we want. Big electric poles. And then let's build like 10, maybe 15 medium. I think that's good. And let's see, he's going down there. So that is all him. And okay. Let's see. All right. I think, let's see, do I need anything else? I'm going to have drills. I'm going to have, well, I'm going to want some, a buffer system probably. Actually, I'm going to want a lot of these. But part of that will be Ops's job. But it doesn't hurt to build chests for him. Kind of setting it up roughly. And, okay, so let's see. I'm going to need belts. Well, I have the ability to make a lot of belts. Okay, so do we have a belt factory? That would be good to know.
Yeah, there's belts. Right here.
Where are the belts?
Steel chest plate.
Steel.
Standard belt.
Oh, right there. Okay. Do we have a? Oh, there's only 3.
I've just been moving. Hang on, I'll put some in there.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I'm just trying to reorganize half of this.
Do we have red belts being made?
I haven't seen it again.
That's...
Should I make more belts? Because we're using them all up. We haven't got enough belt. No, different thing. Don't worry.
Okay. That's something that we could probably use, red belts. At some point. But, again, I'm out of iron plates. I just need a lot more iron plates. Well, let's just go grab 1,000 of them or something. I don't know. I mean, 1,000, you use 1,000 so much. Let's grab, yeah, something like 1,000. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now I have the ability to make a lot of stuff. Let's make a few more of those while we're running down there. And see you later, Cam. I don't know if that was on purpose or accidental, but thanks for all your hard work. That was very helpful. Okay, so we got to get out of here. Let's run on out. And let's see, Ops is hooking stuff up. We're going to go down and meet him. And, oh, I need to bring power with me. Good thing I remembered. And while I go, I typically like to, it's kind of a, you know, I can run the lights on the way back, but I like light. I think lights along the rail system is fine. And also, me being a power grid operator, I typically like to reinforce the power grid. And, you know, there's a lot of weak links where if you set it up wrong, where, like, you know, if I interrupt that power, it drops that entire section of the grid. So I don't like to do it that way. But that's just me being a power grid operator. There's nothing really wrong other than just reliability. Okay, so now let's I mean, sometimes it can be a problem. It's not necessarily the best practice, because if someone picks something up or accidentally deletes a power pole and forgets or doesn't realize it gets rid of half of the other factory, then that's when it starts to be a problem. Okay, we got this nice little system cleared out here by Ops. This was very well done. So it looks like he just made a big loop, so I don't know if you'll have to worry about you'll probably have to use some signals, but all right, here we go. Oh, were you planning on running more lines up and down? Should I not put the power lines this close to the track? I may have made a mistake that. Okay, so it's fine. It's fine. I guess we can always run it. Okay, so let's just leave. Let's cross over here. And let's do something like this. And we'll leave it right there. There. Okay, so I have here you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. So let's set up. Actually, I shouldn't have given you all. I can create 3. No, 6. Okay. So let's wow. It's so much ore. I guess let's look to clear out maybe closer to the train track first, and then we'll go further from there. So let's see how many I like to get everything. So I guess we'll just start here. Where are you? Well, I guess where are you planning on having the unloading and loading station? Well, loading station. Okay, so right there. Oh, sorry guys, I bumped the mic if you are watching. Well, I mean, I guess we can always clear out this later. Okay, well, because I don't really know what Ops is doing, I'm going to let's see. I want to get that little patch. It's kind of an OCD thing where I like to get all of the ore. So I'm just going to lay down my drills there and see what Ops is doing. If we're loading somewhere else or whatever, that we can always readjust later. And let's go like, you know what? If I do it that long, probably gonna, yeah. Let's see. Let's use fast to get out of here. And let's see how many of those actually, well, we're gonna have to use it. What am I trying to, let's see.
We've got a problem with the amount of
what's the problem?
Basically, we're not getting enough coming through off the main feed into the research.
You talking about the research?
Basically, like,
we're not getting enough research for all the labs.
No, we're not getting enough metal plate coming off going into the research section. Like it's our main feed is getting too thin.
Oh,
so we're only getting a little bit fed off now.
Bring reinforcements. Well, part of the problem is it chock full left? You know, the left and the right side of the belt.
No.
Okay.
No. So you know, like our main trunk is basically half empty.
Okay. Yeah, that's the problem we're trying to work on right now. We're connecting a rail system to get up there.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I don't know. Yes. Let's go. I guess, you know what? Let's go down. I think that'll be better. Down. And over. Huge waste of resources. But that's fine. Let's chop these up. And go. There we go. And we'll bring the belt up there somewhere. I am going to just kind of make an... Well, if I ever finish my stuff there, I'm going to make an output buffer here. Just to kind of... Yeah. And then he's also going to... Yeah, I like buffers. We'll make lots of buffers. So, more drills. Like I said, I don't know about ratios or efficiencies. This is probably way too many. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. We can figure out proper ratios later. And actually, we don't need... Those don't serve a purpose. Let's do normal power poles because it doesn't seem to... Well, no, I take that back because we can do 1 power pole for 3 drills. Yeah, so that one has power. And can you drag and drop? And it'll, yeah, automatically. There we go. So let's do like that. And same on this side. But of course, well, will it? There we go. And let's just do like that. And let's connect to a big guy. Okay. So that is... Yeah, see, that doesn't even stock up a full line, it looks like. Just barely. So we're doing fine there. And our power grid is okay at the moment. So eventually we're going to get down to, you know what? I can build lights later. Let's cut out those and that one and that one and that one. And then let's re-add them to the back. Okay, so steel chest. Let's we'll just add the buffer system here. And this is going to be one of the main output buffers. So let's see. We're going to need lots of inserters. And for, let's see. Let's go here. And for now, we'll just do fast inserters on the input and output. And, well, right now only, yeah, okay. Oh, man, I always overbuild things. Okay, so get rid of more lamps. More lamps, more lamps. I love lamp. And we're building inserters. Okay. So, inserter.
Inserter. Dropping the line command reference there.
What's that?
Can't beat just dropping in a little line command reference there.
Yeah. Command's awesome. All right. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't have worked. Okay. Okay, we're doing stuff. Okay. So now we're going to have to connect you to there. And now we got a buffer going. So we're at least mining, getting ready for when Ops gets done here. And I can give him even more than this. So what is this? We're going to need at least, well, you know, these two, we can continue at least on to there. And that's actually not going to be big enough of a buffer, is it? Will it? For how fast can they put them out on... Okay, well, let's just look. Yeah, I think let's do one more. Maybe a couple more. I want that chock full. So I don't know how many more I need. But let's find out, shall we? And that one, and there. And this one. There and there. And then 2 more steel chests. Actually, I'm going to need 2 more steel chests. We don't need an iron chest. We need you to continue like that. And like that. And... where are we at? I keep on drawing more and more blanks as the night goes on. Let's okay, fine. Let's just make it even. Although, yes, we have power for that. I mean, range is what I'm trying to say. And we need more inserters. Okay. There we go. All right. We've got a nice little buffer system here for whenever Ops is finished with the train. Let's get some lights. These lights make everything better. And let's put a light there. And we will put a light up here. Just along the main line. And I can do that when I run back. But for now, we're going to need a lot more of those drills. And then we're probably going to have to go beef up the power system pretty soon. And oh my goodness, before we know it, we're going to need oil production. Oh my, it just never ends. We need more people playing this game. If you're watching the stream, come on in. There's way too much to do. Okay. Let's, now I think it's time to... Dun, dun, dun. Do I... Yeah, let's just do it now. We gotta do it sooner or later. Nope, stop it. Stop mining. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's, make them even. Like, oops. Like so. And that. That. And that. And that. And that's actually going to have to go so that we can mine everything. And let's put another drill right there. Then another conveyor right there and there. Okay, so we have got this long line of so fully maxed out. That's not fully maxed out yet. So we're going to have to fully max out, let's see. Either we combine two of these into one and give him a full line, or let's just continue a new path down there. I think that'll be easy. That'll be better. So we need to go up to basically... Well, we can actually go there on this side. Let's actually kind of make it somewhat symmetrical. We can go there. And let's go... let's go there. Nope, not there. There. And that'll get all the ore up there. Okay, so we need to build more of those. And while we're waiting, we can, of course, reinforce the... Oh, I did it wrong. So tired. I don't want to drink coffee, too, because then it's like I won't be able to sleep when I need to go to sleep later. Okay. That'll work. There we go. And, oh my goodness, I need more belts. I'm out of resources. We're gonna have to start using slow belts. Actually,
I've got a whole load of belts up here.
Do you have fast belts? Red belts?
Oh no. No.
That's okay. If I use slow belts where, let's see, as long as it doesn't get slowed down, I think that's fine there. And then I'll use fast belts for the rest. All right, Ops, I'm about ready to turn this baby over to you. You can do with it whatever you want, but you should have plenty of raw ore at your disposal. And once I build more of the, you know, I should really put a gap there in the middle. Oh, goodness. But that would require forward thinking. And let's go there. And then let's just make everything nice and pretty. Symmetrical, etc. Right there. And there. And... Okay, so what are we doing? We got 5 more drills while those are waiting to build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My goal, whenever I play this game with the multiplayer crew, it's always fun. I play like a little mini game where I always try to produce or use whatever my role is, whatever I'm doing. I try to make it so that other people, so that nobody's waiting on me and I'm always waiting on them, basically. Or, you know, if, like, I give you more resources than you could possibly use. Or I use more resources than you could possibly supply. Like, that's like the fun thing that I like to do in multiplayer. It's like, you know, we're all cooperative, but it's just fun to, I don't know. It's not necessarily outperforming the other person, but it's fun. Anyway, I will leave it at this ops, and it's not a totally complete system yet, but I'm out of resources, so I'm gonna run back up to the I'm gonna run back up, and I'm gonna work on making a smelting, you know, setup for when we have all this ore coming in, so that we can actually use the ore when Ops gets the trains running, unless that's what Ops is already working on. I don't think so. It looks like he's probably trying to get some trains going. Getting supplies for trains. That's what I would guess. But anyway. Should we use electric? Well. I don't know. I normally don't at this stage in the game because it is such a huge demand on the power grid. And then it kind of just escalates with the biters, and we're not ready for more biters yet. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of one and the same. You're using electrical on one, but that ups your demand on the power grid, which causes pollution, versus using furnaces, which cause pollution. But unless I'm wrong, one second. I thought... well, you know, we don't even have steel furnaces. That's part of it. We'll use steel. You know what? Let's just use steel. But something else to think about. If we keep on using steel, yeah, I don't see a problem with steel because it saves on the power demand. We still need a ton more coal, but I mean, we can just make more steel furnaces. Granted, you don't have the module production, but you can just make more steel furnaces. To make up for the lack of ability to use cards, speed cards and efficiency cards, and well, I guess you can't make it more efficient or productive, but yeah, well, let's just use steel furnaces. I think that's a great idea. Which I will start, actually, the very first thing I will do is grab a bunch more steel. Actually, do we have a steel buffer? We need a steel buffer if we don't already have one. We need a steel buffer. Let's get some steel chests going. And let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 4 for now. Steel chests, we're gonna have to beef up everything. Oh goodness. This is okay, so fast inserter, and I don't have fast inserters. I don't have the ability to build fast inserters. Oh my goodness, it's a nightmare. Okay, so we're getting stuff now. Doing stuff and things. What was I doing? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of those. Okay, and belts. Let's get belts where those are building, and let's go like that and like that, and like this, and like that. Okay, so now we need inserters. And inserters. Come on, build them. If you build it, they will come. I'm just Mr. Movie reference today. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to have some steel buffers and some steel chests. There we go. Well, actually, we're not for the time being because I'm robbing the line from steel. But, okay, that is with a purpose to build stone furnaces, which we need stone bricks. Oh, my goodness. Let's actually... Do we have steel down here? Oh, man, we need... Okay, we're building 56 steel furnaces. And I'll see you guys in an hour when this gets built. Crafting. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's, steel furnace. And, let's fill you up with... Oh my goodness, did I already build them all? Yeah, so let's fill you up with stone bricks. Let's fill you up with that. And you go to town. And there we go. Go to town, guys. So, this is going to be just a little makeshift lab here. And I need more inserters. Oh my goodness. Okay. And the output will be... You know what? Let's do this. And that. And let's do the output here. There we go. And like that, and that, and then I need a couple more iron chests. And there, and let's put half of our, no, there's half of our bricks, and half of our bricks. Oh, well, not half, I want to do half and all. Okay, and then I need half of steel and all of steel. Okay, so... Then we just need power production for these and there. And there we go. So now we are going with that. Okay, so furnaces. Yes. There we go. We're making furnaces. So let's get more of this. And but that wasn't very much steel. Let's put half of you in there and the rest of you over there. What?
Got bugs in the base.
What happened?
Bug in the base, right?
Spiders?
Central. Yeah, big
Whoa.
spider.
Where, what's going on? How are you doing, North Armor? 1 second. Where's the bug?
I've killed him, but I don't know where he came from.
Let's go. Okay, so we need to, probably northwest. If they would have came from the north, there's a wall of turrets there that I would think that we would get some type of error.
Yeah, no, it would make sense.
Or warning message first. Yep, they probably came from the northwest. Who wants to go hunt that nest? It's only one nest.
Games.
You got a BFG?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Have fun. Good luck. Hey, at least it's not like Michael where I sent you out without with pistol. How you doing, North Armor? Just finished up episode. Yeah, I was actually saying earlier that I was thinking about I was probably gonna stream the West Coast Friday's episode, but since everybody kind of kept this going, I'm just having fun with keeping this going. So right now, we have a lot of steel furnaces. We're gonna upgrade and get things moving. There we go. Yes, sir. Let's get rid of some of those guys. And oh, you already have some of those upgraded. That's awesome. And there we go. And there we go. And now we're probably gonna have to upgrade some of those belts, but we'll reassess that later. All the speeds, of course, we want to increase the speed of steel because that helps us make more steel furnaces. And we don't have there's nothing in the buffer system, so we got to rob from the line again. But we should have more steel furnaces over here. Nope. Yes, they are going. Okay, steel furnaces. Let's let's actually replenish. So control right click for half, and then there we go. So now we got more steel furnaces being made, and we only have 10. Let's see what's coming this way. So let's get the first 10 with faster production, and there we go. All right, so I significantly beefed up our plate production, and now is the limited factor iron ore. Yes. Yes, it is, at least for right there. We need, oh my goodness, it just never ends. I need more red belts. I need red belts. And I need more iron for red belts.
I need
Have you
ammo.
guys-
I need ammo.
Oh no, are you dead?
It's not since smoke. No, it's alright. I'm running back. I've left the turret up there. No, no.
Is he coming with
Nice.
you, though? You didn't take him back to our base, did you?
No, 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 no. I've left the turret to look after the stragglers. Come this way, guys. Come this way.
Killed us all. Alright, we need fast belt there. And going on up. And there. And fast belt, at least for as long as we can do it. Come on, fast belt. Come on, get to the end. Get to the end, buddy. Was it ops? If you, it looks like some of these electric drills are starting to run out. You can grab some of them and take them down with you the next time you get up here. Oh, you're still up here. Yeah, feel free to clean up that area and take them with you on your way down. Okay, so we have iron ore almost reaching the end. We're going to go through the rest of this really quick. I just upgraded all of these to steel furnaces. It's going to go crazy fast. Okay, so, you know what? Let's get rid of these because they're ugly. Let's get rid of those because they're useless. And we got more steel furnaces. Let's continue upgrading. Alright, so we've got, let's get more steel faster. Oh. The problem is we don't have iron plates. Why? Because all the iron plates are being used at the very beginning. Because we're not producing enough iron plates. So part of it is that the splitter is not a true splitter. Well, it is a true splitter, but it is... There we go. This will help out. A little bit slower. And there we go. And now we need more red. Oh my goodness. We really need a factory with... Hey, BFG, another task, since I'm Mr. Dictator, everybody calls me. As soon as you get done with that, probably the next priority is a red belt maker machine factory.
Okay. I'm on it.
I think. That's, from my limited perspective, that's the highest priority. Obviously, if something else is more important, do that
We
instead
got the
first.
main trunk full now, is that?
Well,
place
I don't know.
Is that
I'm
recently
working on that.
fine?
But the problem is, there's a lot of little problems. Part of them is I need red belts.
Right. Oh, sweet. No, that's made a world of difference. I got plate coming through to research.
Oh,
now.
good. Okay, good.
Although the splitter's not quite working correctly.
What are you saying?
Doesn't look like the splitters on our main trunk is quite leveling everything out.
I'll have to take a look. Yeah, some of the guys built pulled off the main trunk without a splitter.
Yeah,
so
it's like that first exit. We want to split half of that back onto the main trunk. I think.
well, so right here, if you're looking over on the right side, it's not working properly because this is empty. If these were empty, this splitter would push it kind of to the left.
Yeah.
This, like, ignore this splitter. But this is the actual splitter, and if this was taking a full line by itself, then if these were all full, it would kind of push the rest of them and level it to the left.
Yeah.
To make up for it, and that's what we would want. But part of the problem is we don't have the rest of the trunk full, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm trying to work on that. So
okay, so you need red.
Yeah, red belts would be good. Let's do... Okay, so I did that upgraded. And let's do those. Try to get some iron ore down there. And... Okay, yeah, so now the problem is we just don't have enough iron ore, and that's what Ops is working on. We do not have enough iron ore. We might be able to increase some of the efficiency if Well, do we have any electric? Okay, we don't. Could increase the efficiency if I had some extra drills up here and put them right next to each other, but it's kind of just a stopgap anyway. Ops is working on getting us a good solid iron ore supply, so the next thing I need to do is kind of make a furnace area with. Okay, so that's all. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for steel. We need steel. Ooh. Oh, thank you. I found transport belts. Oh, BFG, did you do this over here?
What's that where?
To make transport belts? I just saw this. Was this you or Ops? I guess Ops might have
Hang
done
on,
this.
where were you? That's probably Ops.
Yeah, so we don't need... Scratch that idea. We have a red belt maker, it looks like.
Right.
Although it's...
Wait.
Why isn't it
Yeah,
working?
no, that wasn't me.
Oh, he just turned it sideways to make it stop working. Well, that's... Yeah. To send more down the main line. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty important. And we're still doing good on power. That is fine. How you doing, Mark? Mark DuPont is checking in. Are you gonna play Factorio with us, Mark? You should hop in here and play Factorio. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? You're in the U.S. What are you doing? Yes, I am indeed on shift swap, and I had a break in the stream earlier, but I'm back now. We are playing Factorio, so if you want to come on in, we need help. What do you mean you don't do Factorio? Factorio is something for everyone. It has, you can even get in a tank and tree farm, which is knocking down trees. And I always think of Farming Simulator when I do that. It's probably the easiest way to clear out an area. Well, actually, no, they added like flamethrowers and stuff like that now, so I take that back. Playing Nurse this week, out of commission. Oh, well, that's fine. I guess that's fine. Are you going to be able to join us on Saturday at, what is that, noon or 1? Whatever time, I think 1. I'm going to do the Stop and Box stream at 1 on Saturday. Hopefully you'll be able to join us then for at least a little bit on Saturday. Okay, what am I doing? I need to, oh my goodness, I need to search. Are you making fast inserters? Is anybody making fast inserters?
Nope.
Is that a no? BFG, get hot.
Get on it, boy.
That's your newest.
Right.
That's your newest project. I need fast. I'm gonna need a lot of fast inserters. Speaking of which, let's start crafting them.
Where do I don't know where to put them.
I put them anywhere.
This place is a maze.
Oh goodness. Let's do that. Saturday stream, Mark. Saturday, I'm doing a what's it called? Stop and Box stream. From 1 p.m. to 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, something. I think 1 to 3. Just a couple hours, but it's gonna be a Stop and Box stream. Playing all that new stuff that we have. Playing with all the new toys and the soy milk factory and the meat factory and stuff like that. That's gonna be on Saturday. I need to get rid of some of my inventory. Man, it just feels like you're not running fast enough. I need that exoskeleton. Okay, let's drop off some of these guys. Some of this. Some of this. Let's drop off some coal. Let's keep on getting rid of some of this inventory. And coal. Okay, so there we go. And now I just need to get rid of some rocks, and then we're going to pick up a bunch of iron plates. And iron plates are all gone because we don't have an iron plate buffer. Nobody thought to build an iron plate buffer, did they? I need to do that. I'm going to build an iron plate little buffer, I think. Right? Yes, I think I have resources to do that. Let's do it right here. And this is, yeah. Okay, so right here, I guess let's leave one gap. No, not one gap. Yes, I do hope that you can drop by, but of course, real life comes first, family first, That's my motto and theme. And, okay, so let's go here. And maybe one more. And we need more steel chests. Hey, thank you. Good game. Do you mean good job? Yes, thank you, Mark. Got a lot of bugs to fix, but I'm gonna be fixing those over the weekend and trying to optimize the map a little bit more. I was thinking about maybe moving around the pigs or the sheep to kind of make it a little bit more playable for some people and make the frame rates go up. It's just when you put every building in the game so close to each other, which is what I needed to do, cramming everything on the home farm. I feel like that was the most realistic thing to do, but I don't know. It's hard. I'm gonna still think about that. I did fix it, but I mean, I didn't release it yet. It was just the shovel catcher. If you look at one of my at the beginning of one of my most recent videos, I forget how familiar you are with never got to connect after a joke. Yes, yes. If you look at the beginning of one of my, I think it's my most recent video, episode 41 of the West Coast, it shows you how to fix that shovel catcher, if that's what you're asking, or if you just, yeah. Okay, so let's keep going here. I think, so now we have that buffer going, and let's fill the buffer. So I hate having to do this, to take a little bit away, but we're going to take a little bit away from the line, just a little bit. Just until the buffer fills up a little bit more, and there we go. All right, well, now we need to keep on building these. So where are, you know what would be easier than this? Let's move this factory, this guy. I can manually feed you brick, but steel is the big one for the steel furnace. It takes 6 steel plates and no, stone brick's the first one. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Well, but stone bricks are easy to, yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's go up here and do 5. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Right here, right? No, I don't want a furnace. I want here. I want you to pick up here, and you're gonna build furnaces, and you're gonna output here, and you're gonna pick up here, and we'll put that box. I want a steel chest. Where's steel chest? There we go. My inventory's filling up. I don't like it. Well, it's filling up because I had bricks. Let's put all the bricks over there, and we need power pole here, and then we need an output here, and there we go. And let's block you off at something like that. Is there ever going to be an end product to this mega fight? Yes, there will be an end product. I don't know when it is. One of the things I'm trying to do is, I'm not specifically going for this, but a byproduct of this is, you can see I have all the achievements for this game, except for right here, produced 20 million electronic circuits. I have 11 million of those produced. So I guess let's just pop that achievement up there in the upper left-hand corner, because that is what I'm going for. And like I say, I'm not just, you know, I'm not just building green circuit cards to build green circuit cards, where everything we do is to make the factory bigger, more efficient, and faster, and so we can expand more, which requires a bigger factory, and etc. And it just kind of repeats and repeats and repeats, and well, that's the game. But 1 second. All right, I just had to mute myself there while I coughed, but unfortunately, the Discord guys did not. You know, somehow I wish I could tie them. I'll have to check on that. If Discord has a mute button that I can have the same one as my stream, that would be helpful. But for right now, alls we are okay. So, what are you doing? What are we doing? let's get more bricks, and then we're gonna drop those bricks off and keep things running up here. Okay, so there we go. And why didn't all the bricks transfer? Okay. Inventory. Why did I inserters? I need inserters. Oh, that's right. I'm building okay, so we need a bunch of, you know what, I have 50 stone furnaces. Well, I suppose we could still use stone furnaces. I mean, they're a little bit archaic, but whatever. They will work. Don't need burner mining drill. Let's dump those somewhere in a... Do we have a throwaway box anywhere around the base? I'll just make one. Here's a throwaway box. So I don't want... okay, let's just throw those there. Throw those there and throw that there. Okay. Let's throw that there. And let's put those belts there. And reserve those slots. Okay, so we are going places, doing things, and we're going to go down and start making big iron ore production. Well, should I do it up here or over there? Well, once this clears out, it'll be a lot quicker to... Yes. We're going to go right through there, because eventually we'll just be able to come down through there. I think. That's the plan. That's the plan for now. So let's do... Right? Ops is going to... We're going to need to clear out some of these trees. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is where I wish I had a tank so I could go tank farming. Actually, do we have the ability to build tanks? No, we don't. Okay, let's start chopping trees. It's taking forever. And we don't have the flamethrower yet, do we? So we can't even burn the forest down. Which is a shame. Let's see. So we can run the belts through, I guess somewhere. You know what? I don't even know where. So there's the train stop. So I guess you could run them in the north. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do it out here. So you can run them straight north and then straight west. That, hopefully, will be what Ops was planning to do. Well, I mean, he can do it either way, even if he wasn't planning to do it. I'm not sure if he even had a plan for the end factory for the iron ore. But I think the iron ore can go right through here. That'll work. Let's clear out a little bit more of this wood. Chopping wood. Chopping wood.
I've got fast into going production.
What did you say, BFG?
We've got a fast inserters production line now.
Oh, awesome.
So I wanted a whole load.
That's great. I just spent like the last 5-10 minutes building fast inserters in my inventory. But I'll need more, and for Ops is definitely going to need a ton of those. You need a ton of fast inserters for offloading the train quickly. Especially since we don't have stack inserters researched. Oh, speaking of research, who let the company down?
Oh. Oh.
No, I don't want 5 steel axes. I want 1. Okay. Steel axe. Let's clear a little bit more out. Mark, what's the first few episodes of your contract series today? Yeah, I love the contractor series. That's a really fun one. Probably my favorite series of Mark DuPont's is the one where he walks around with Ian Robinson and they talk about what combine to buy and drive, or to buy on his farm. That was a lot of fun. Mark's, you know, I say this a lot. It's like Mark's one of those YouTubers where it's like, I wish I had more time to watch what he produces, but it's like, ever since I've been doing my own YouTube, it's like I don't have any time to watch anything from anybody, and it's sad. I wish I had more time, but doesn't everybody? All right, so I think that, you know what, I'll just put this here so Ops will kind of see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to start building my factory up here. And, let's see, I guess right here. And yeah, let's do that. There we go. So then we're gonna need to go. Let's see. So we want it to go south, I think. No, I didn't know you did one with Eustace, Mark. I'll have to look that one up. So basically I'm gonna go right here, Ops. And that's where I'm gonna be. And actually with chock full splitting, yeah, that doesn't even matter. Because it runs out about there, grabbing from both sides. So we're gonna have to split this. We're gonna have to stop there.
We have a preference for what we research next.
No, I don't. If we can do another tool belt, a tool belt would be great, but I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah.
A tool belt would be really helpful. Okay, so I don't think we need. Yeah, we don't need fast inserters. I just need slow inserters for this guy. We have slow inserters somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Should have that.
Yeah, I've got them here.
Alright, slow inserters. Slow inserters. Somewhere over here. I don't know if there's a
Right.
buffer for them or not.
Right here, I've got a box.
Where's right? Where are you? Oh,
Just come down, right
your
here.
purple was,
little box.
your purple
Yeah.
was blending in.
My camouflage purple.
I could not see
And
you.
fast inserters are just to the northwest. There's a chest in the most convoluted, ridiculous bit of like work of S, but it works.
Oh. I almost stole those from Ops, but I was like, no, I'll wait and see what he takes. And then he took them all. That's fine. Let's start down here, and we are going to do that. Oh, that's really interesting, Mark. I didn't actually know that you did one with Landy. Even I gotta watch more of that series. I saw the one or maybe two of them, and something. You know, like I talk about, I just don't have enough time. It's one of those things where I was like, hey, I got to go back and watch these. And then I forgot to watch the rest of the playlist. So I'm going to have to look at that. That's, you know what? I am on night shift, and I'm going to be fixing errors on my map. And then when that gets done, I am going to be working on my abandoned forest map until I hit a point where I need to do another tutorial. So I will probably be watching some Mark DuPont. During the night shift, as long as fingers crossed nothing bad happens, like a tornado knocking down part of our lines, or you know, lightning strikes and you get an automatic reclose. So something like that. Hopefully nothing like that happens. Today we actually had an interesting problem. I worked the day shift today, and I have to go on the night shift. It's a really quick turnaround. It's an abnormal turnaround, but I worked the day shift today, and it was really interesting. We had the so we had a ATS, which stands for automatic transfer switch, and we had so the way that these big breakers work is you you know, like boy, I have to explain things to explain things to explain things. You need electric power to operate breakers. Otherwise, the breaker will trip, but it will not be able to reclose because you have basically a motor in there that charges up the breaker and the closing springs. This is just an example for some of the breakers, and you know, some of them operate different mechanisms, but they almost always trip with some type of spring pressure that's released when a latch is released, and then it opens up really fast, something like that. And so you need some type of power to recharge the breaker to make it trip. And so you have a battery charger that, because it's all DC voltage going to these breakers, and you have a normal station power, which you get from somewhere, or if the station is normally energized, then you can pull it from like the 345 kV lines with a transformer, because if the station has power, then that way you can charge the battery lines through your own power lines, basically. And then anyway, what happened was this was on a substation that is sometimes not energized, so we have station power from another power provider who's doing their own outage. And so when they did their outage, I got alarms of the diesel generator running, but then I never saw an ATS transfer switch not normal. And then I saw that the battery charger failed and the AC-DC inverter failed and the battery charger for the diesel generator failed. So obviously something's wrong. I checked the ATS and that never flipped over. And it turned out that the output breaker on the diesel generator was open, which means that the ATS never saw power from the alternate source. So that's why the ATS never flipped over. The ATS actually didn't have any power from the normal or their alternate. So that was a fun little adventure today. Took a lot of time and troubleshooting and figuring out. And hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing like that happens today. Well, tomorrow. Today? No, it'll be today. It'll be, I start my shift in about 12 hours. Something like that. So anyway, all that to say, yeah, hopefully I'll have time to watch some Mark DuPont, but you never know. Could be a tornado come and knock down one of our power lines like happened once before. Okay, so we are outputting here. We're going to go here and here. And we're going to jump under here and there. And, oh, you know what? You know what? This is not going to work out so well because we don't have coal. Oh my goodness, what the heck am I doing? Where am I going? What am I doing? Let's, oh boy, what a nightmare. We're going to get this. We're gonna do this. Don't worry. I don't know if this will be enough coal. Oh, did you already bring a coal line down? No, you didn't. I think there's coal right here. I think we might be able to use that, actually. Let's see if, yeah, okay, I'll let Ops take that over. Oh, Gibby, hey, don't use red belts for that. I need red belts. I'm gonna steal your red belts. Okay, there we go. Let's build a little hood guy there. And there, and then we're going to go up and over and down. Yeah, this is a good old spaghetti factory. At least this portion of it. Eventually, I mean, the goal is not to be a spaghetti factory, obviously. All right, so here we go, and we are going down. And where's our main bus? Way over. Right there? So if I just go, looks like if I just go about straight, I might be able to hook up. And now BFG will hopefully get a nice influx of.
That's what I'm
looking for. Go the right way.
Go the right way.
Oh, I'm just short. Ran out. You gotta go. Where's the stupid? I always forget where that factory's at. Our factory is growing uncontrollably, and I don't know where anything is now. Okay, so here we go. So let's go on over. And there we go. So let's upgrade maybe some of these splitters now. You know, it's really time to start upgrading some of these lines to red belts as well. But at the very least, that's a nice little input, and that'll help reinforce our lines. Let me look over here and see how we are doing. So remember, I don't have steel furnaces yet. Let me go check on our steel furnace factory. Once I upgrade those to steel furnaces, I think that our output will not reach the end. So let's go grab that steel furnace. And we still have enough bricks. We are almost out of bricks. Yeah, but I have 212 steel furnaces. You know what? Let's block this. I don't want... No. Nah, you can never have enough steel furnaces. Let's keep going. You know what, guys? Something of priority. Ops, maybe you can work on this next. If our coal runs out, we're dead.
Oh.
And our coal is about ready to run out. Let's look at this real quick. We have
Oh,
181k. So we have a little bit of time left. Oh, we're getting attacked from the north. We're gonna have to. We gotta make that a priority. Combing
where's
out
the nearest coal?
those aliens.
Straight to the north.
Yeah, when I was in map mode, I saw the turrets. They were firing. So right
Okay.
now it's fine because they
Let's have a
still
look.
have ammo, but yeah, it's coming from that big base on the north end.
Gotcha.
And then we also have to, you know what? We don't have anything to protect our infrastructure down in the southeast end. Right now it's fine because it's a really small footprint, but a lot of our footprint's going north, it seems. Okay, so it looks like as long as Ops is giving me a steady stream, we can actually increase, right? Yeah, let's see how far we can go up here. I don't know, like I say, I don't know the ratios. I just figure out everything as I go. So let's see how far we can go. And I think slow inserters are fine for this. No need to put fast when you don't need fast inserters. It's just unnecessary load on the power grid. All right, and a couple more. Aliens. Oh yeah, that's yeah. The game has basically the story is in this game, Mark. You crash landed on an alien planet, and you have to build enough research and resources. That's kind of the whole point of the game. You build up research and resources so that you can build a rocket ship and escape. And the aliens hate you because you're polluting their world. So, and I need to drink something because my voice is going. But the aliens hate you, and so as you build up your factory, it's this mechanism where the red pollution bubble grows, and when it reaches one of the alien nests, they send little aliens to come and attack your base to kill you because you're polluting their beautiful world. Oh, out of red again. Yeah, so that's kind of the goal of the game, and the I don't know, it's like a loose scenario. Most people I know that play this game don't really care about the launching the rocket ship. Well, actually, they changed it. So actually, yeah, you do care about the rocket ship. They changed a lot in the game. Basically, you need to launch the rocket ship now to get research. It comes back with some really valuable research packs. And they've actually revised the game so that it has something called infinite research. So after you research things to a certain level, you basically just keep on researching them. For example, like you get down here to yeah, like artillery shells, basically almost anything like this that has a speed up or a boost, it has an infinite ability to it where you can keep on researching them indefinitely. And so that's something that is new that they changed that makes the game quite fun. And you know, it's just because everybody likes building bigger and better factories, and you know, they don't really even care about the end game. It's all just about resources and expanding and making huge factories and building more components so that you can make a bigger factory, and making a bigger factory so you can build more components. And why
Okay,
don't
I've
we
taken
have
that north base out.
what's that?
Okay. That north base, I've taken them out. That's
Nice. Good job. BFG, you're the best. Okay, we need to see if...
Where are we going
Uh-oh.
for coal? There isn't any nearby, is there?
What's that?
Coal. If we're running out of coal, where are we going?
I don't know. We need to find
We need to
a
find
coal
some more.
deposit. I don't know where one is at. Almost more of an immediate concern is I don't know if Ops has done something, but I don't have any iron ore. It was going really well for a little bit. Looks like he's reconfiguring something down here. Okay. Oh, he only uses one train and one. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've never done it this way before. See, this is part of the fun thing of playing with other people. You get to see all their ideas on how they do things. And with 4 trains and 1 car per train, I can see how that has some merits, because then you're kind of, instead of just waiting on possibly 1 train, it kind of comes and goes in flow. Granted, if you have a huge buffer system, it might catch up anyway, but then there's always problems with huge buffer systems where it's really hard to distribute that out evenly from the buffer. So having only 1 train car actually has a lot of, actually, I like this idea now that I think of it. That's always been the problem with unloading a huge train. It's really hard to sort it and unload it all and have it easily distributed throughout, you know, your storage units and your buffers. And I think that's a great thing. I like this idea. Meanwhile, though, I am going to, while he's kind of doing this, I'm going to add some storage chests up here. And I'm going to make my own buffer system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's actually do a space there. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so BFG, if you see somewhere where there's coal, let us know.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a clockwork around the base and see if we can find near. There's more uranium.
Last time I told Michael that, he died. So
I've come with turrets. It should be all right.
Yeah, that's always my problem. It's like in a panic, you try to put them down really quick, and you panic trying to get ammo in them.
Yeah.
1 second, Mark. I'll get to you. Okay, let's do that, and here we go. And let's do. Oops. So we're going to have a huge buffer system here. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. So now, even if we're not using enough iron ore, we'll at least be stockpiling it and the trains will keep moving. Yeah, it's like Avatar. There is, well, every time you kill a base, the bases get harder. And there are eventually aliens that are really, really hard to kill. I don't think there's just one, there's not one boss, but there are, like, boss aliens that are really, really hard to kill. You need some really heavy artillery or cannon shells from a tank to take him down in, like, 3 or 4 shots. It gets hard. How you doing, Lewis? We are, yeah, if you're just checking in, let's look at our overview. I guess first I'll start off with, this is the first time I've ever done a main bus concept like this. Normally I just do what's called a spaghetti factory, where you put everything wherever it fits and hook it up to make it work, and it doesn't matter if it looks pretty. It's kind of just how my brain works a lot of the time, but I'm trying to make it a little bit organized, and you can see a lot of the guys built things really nice and organized. This was... a lot of this over here was ops, making the iron plate production. I went down here. I made the copper line originally. So this was my doing. And then we had, what's his name? Lego, he was Lego on the chat. I forget, he had a different name in the game. But he worked on the power grid and the defense a little bit. And then up here, we have some... This is where Cat did a lot of this, and then BFG kind of took over, making the research labs and getting the research set up here. And then I later went here and I started the, I think I only did this one module for circuit cards, and it looks like everyone else kind of copied the same design. It's a pretty good design, I think. There's not too many that are more efficient. Copper... You know, this part of the fun is, yeah, it looks complicated, but it's really not. A lot of it's just analyzing workflows and thinking about things. Like, for example, green circuit cards take copper cables and iron plates. You can make those copper cables and put them all on an assembly line in the intermediate part component. Kind of like down here, the gear wheels are all on an assembly line, and then they get taken off the assembly line and to feed, like, here. As an input. But up here, it takes 1 copper plate to produce 3 of those copper cables. And it's really, really hard to put these on a belt. It's just not efficient. So you just feed it straight into the factory and then you put it out here. Yes, my voice is going again, 1 second. All right, guys, I'm going to have to get some tea or something. And I really need to find a mute button for Discord because Discord hears me hacking and trying to clear my throat, but the stream does not. Anyway, they are actually kind of microprocessor. Oh, you're saying the whole view looks like a microprocessor. Yeah, I can see that. Like, here's the bus for the view. Yeah, the motherboard from the graphics card over to the processor. Yeah, I can see why it looks like a bus. And, okay. So we are getting in. Let's go look at this, how this is working now. We recently expanded out and beefed up our iron plate production. We still got a lot more to do, but right now, when everything's feeding in smoothly, we're trying to see how many... Okay, so... Well, that's weird. I thought that it was... Huh. Is it not feeding to capacity? I thought that... No, that's the capacity. Huh. Kind of looks like a head at top, arms... Yeah, Lewis, it kind of does, doesn't it? Okay, well, these guys are never getting anything, and... Let's get rid of that there. And let's move all this somewhere else. Well, I guess I didn't have to do that. Let's cheat a little bit. Let's just keep this, and I think, yeah, because those aren't too clogged up, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe. Let's just, indecision. Okay. Let's bring in a couple hoodies. And we're going to go to, let's see. Let's just leave this, I guess. Let's see how this works. We'll leave that there. And actually, we can do this. And this. And, oh, yes, I like this more and more now. Now that I think of it. Let's do... I don't know how this will work in practice, but this is kind of theory at this point. Keep it tops, goes full production, yeah. He's working on the train system. Right now, Ops is working on the train system, trying to get us more and more ore. So right now, I am... Let's see, so what is going on here? Right, that makes sense. Okay, I see. What'd you say?
Found crude oil down south, just a bit further than the train line.
Nice.
Can't find any coal.
So if this is split 50-50, I think that's fine. Let's take it from here and go up to there. And let's keep going north. And we ran out of belts. Never enough belts. Never enough anything. Stupid factory. This is always the... There's so many jokes about running on belts and running against belts. Look, like when you try to run against these belts, it's like you're barely moving, and it makes it a pain in the butt to try to run through your factory because you get like turned and thrown sideways when you're trying to run diagonal, or you try to run straight and the belt shifts you left and then you hit a building, and it's really hard sometimes to run through your factory. Let's go here like that. Okay. And let's get rid of some coal that I had. Let's throw it in there, and let's throw you in there. Okay. So now let's we got to eventually bring in another line here. That's what we eventually have to do. So let's do something like this. And eventually, hopefully, Ops can feed me another line here, which will, let's see. I guess let's go. Let's just make it like this. And here we go. And like that. And like that. There we go. So, I think... you know what? I think this is the better way to do buffers. So you always want it. There we go. So this way it'll still clear out this line if the line is not being used. But then when you need it, it'll empty the buffer system really fast. But most of it will just continue straight through. I think that's fine. So ops, what we need is we need more iron ore. I mean, obviously that's not a priority. That's just kind of getting things moving smoothly so that we can have more capacity. But we're gonna need more iron ore right here. This line needs full, chock full with iron ore. And at some point, if you actually wanted to split it and run it back this way. Yeah, let's do that.
The base is getting bigger. Oh god.
Oh my goodness, and I'm all out of splitters. I need more materials. I think Opsy is what I'm doing. Alright, let's grab some from this plate here. So splitter, I need 2 splitters. And there we go. Got enough for 2. Let's run on down. And I think I need to get some more water, guys. My voice is going. I'll be right back. Just gonna finish that there. And hopefully no, not there. Put you, let's see, is there any problem putting you there? Yes, because I don't want you, I want you there. That's what I want. And then I want you to come here. So basically, half of this is going to go and get put in a buffer system, but the other half is going to continue straight through. So that way, it'll kind of get balanced out a little bit. And then, you know what? For good measure, let's do one more balancer there. Kind of even things out at the end. And okay, so ops, what I want is, eventually, this is going to be another, if you make this completely full of iron ore, and you make this one completely full of iron ore, then I think that we are all happy. So that's a long-term project. Actually, we're not happy. We need like to get the full buffer full. Like we need like 8 more of these, completely full with iron ore. And that is one of the reasons why if we did electric furnaces with productivity cards, our raw materials would be stretched a little bit further. It increases productivity like 5 or 10%, and just that small amount actually adds up over time. That makes a huge deal. But one second, I'm not gonna pause it. I'm just gonna stay here on. You know what? Let's while I'm waiting, let's ride the conveyor belt system a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back, and we are. Let's see, we got a lot to do. Let's see. All right, where are we at? What were we doing? How are we doing on? So I think coal. Coal is probably the next big concern before ore. However, BFG, let's see, you're still looking at that of the base. Do we find a coal deposit anywhere?
Nope. Nope, nothing. I found a lot of bugs.
Well, we could chop down trees, put them in a box, and use that on a conveyor belt to feed the furnaces, but that would not be very efficient. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
How do we
I don't know
not have any
what-
coal?
I'm gonna head further east. And there's loads of bugs southwest.
Oh, Ops is saying place some radars on the edge of the Discover map. Why? Does the radar have a range? Ops, I forget how radars work actually.
I thought it just kept it out.
Can you build any radars? Do you have any? You probably don't have any with you.
I don't have any radars.
Can you build them? Let's see, where's radar?
Oh, radar. Yeah, I can actually.
Oh, good.
Or-
Oh, but you don't have power.
I don't have power.
I'll string out some power lines to you.
Okay, cool. So,
I'm not sure. Hopefully, Ops speaks up. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if radars have a limited range. If they reveal resources,
you can upgrade them, can't you?
maybe can
Right.
you?
Right further.
Can radars discover resources? Maybe Ops will tell us. Oops. I think they do have a limited range. Okay. Yeah, I knew. Okay. Well, let's try it. I got power poles, and I'm gonna run. What? Straight west? Yeah, basically.
I've just found another big bug.
East.
Yes.
East. Okay.
Yeah.
Running out to you. All right. So
These
power
cliffs
lines.
are really cool.
What's that?
The cliffs, they're really cool.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have lasers. Sharks with lasers.
Freaking laser.
Where are? Okay, I'm just gonna keep running until I hit you or run into a forest. I placed some at the big iron deposit.
All right, I'll head back to you. I've gone way, way, way west.
All right.
And there's no coal.
Oh man, I was trying to find. Okay, there's a path through the trees. Okay. I hate running through the middle of forests. It's like that. You always run into trees. Where are you at? You're really far out there.
Yeah, there's no coal. Oh my god, there's so many bugs. Okay, not that way.
I can't get through the stupid forest.
Help at night.
And it's dark. I'm scared. I'm running through a magical forest. What the? Oh my goodness, you went far. Okay, there's still no coal?
No coal. Nothing.
Wow. Why am I dragging power lines all the way out
wait,
here?
Stop. 288k. I found coal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
What? That's like what we have left at our base.
Yeah.
We only have 175 left at our base, and we found a deposit that far. That is worthless.
That's a long way to go.
It's not quite worthless, but it's. Oh man, that is. Well, maybe there's more coal to the south. Found a lot of big
well, I can
bugs,
head
though.
south from here, but there's a I stopped heading south. From our base.
It might be okay if you stick along the cliff.
I'll head
I'm
down.
gonna. So did you find that? Well, no, the radar needs electricity to work.
No radar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't put the radar down.
Yeah. If we focus on nuclear power, that's a whole. Yeah, that'll take up a lot of our coal usage, and satisfy all of our energy demands for a long time. I have extensively done. I remember I did the nuclear power for several factories, so that's. I mean, plus it's what I did in the Navy, so it's kind of fitting. But that's something that I could do if nobody else wanted to take that on. But for right now, oh my goodness, gotta get away from those bugs. Okay, well I do have 200 rounds of ammo, so I have probably enough to kill them, unless they kill me first. Yeah, that's a big nest there.
Yeah.
I
I've just
don't
found
think-
another one here as
I don't
well.
think
This
I can squeeze. Oh goodness, yeah, they get bigger and bigger.
still no coal.
There's no coal. Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, no, I found an even bigger one.
You found what?
An even bigger load of bugs. Just there's
Yeah,
nothing up.
I would probably just come back. There's probably
Yeah.
nothing out there. It is kind of nice that we are on a little island almost. Are we Ops, did you say that because are we pushing on the power grid? Are we that close to, are we having to expand our steam generators? We will be soon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, nuclear power is a good way to go. But of course it's just yeah, when we start to run out of coal. Yeah, hopefully we can find some coal. I mean, still, it's, that takes care of our power production. At the very least, we don't have, well, so something else to think about. Since we have the room, we could make huge solar farms and absolutely humongous accumulator systems. So that way, that would really supplement our coal usage. But by the time we get those set up and working, our coal would probably be gone. But that would save on our coal in the future, or at least energy needs in the future, especially as we expand. And I mean, you need accumulators anyway once you start building laser turrets. Whoa, that's a big bug nest. Let's keep trying to... I'm exploring to the north. I mean,
Okay,
there's gotta be coal up here somewhere. It's gotta be.
I know they spread it out because it's a train map, but wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, we can find out these other... I mean, it's random, so...
Oh, we've got, oh yeah, that's stone.
Yeah, this is a huge stone pit. Unfortunately, it's not coal. Oh, look, 9.9 million stone. We have our lifetime supply of stone. But we don't have... Oh, goodness. Good old biters. I didn't take any turrets with me, so I am dead.
Oh, nice.
But I do
I'll
have
tell you
200
what, I'll
rounds of
come to you,
ammo. I
Will.
just can't shoot it fast enough.
I've got half a dozen.
Half a dozen units of coal?
No, of turrets. Yeah, I've got enough coal now.
Oh, that's a big. Oh. Oh, do I dare try? I don't want to run. Oh, I can't. That's way too close. They'll kill me. I'm gonna try it. Oh no! No! Darn it! I tried to take the shortcut. I didn't want to run all the way around.
God.
I think I'll live. Fortunately, I had armor-piercing bullets. Otherwise, I would not have lived. Okay, we're good. Let's just keep going west. Go west, young man. That's a little dinky base. Is that 2 nests? Let's just kill that one. No, let's not. Everyone gets stronger. Are you kidding me? Oh, you know what is... Okay, so this is another thing. Does coal appear more in certain biomes? Is that something they changed?
Oh.
Are we looking in the wrong biome? I think I remember seeing something like that. We need to look in the swamp biome. Maybe we should have explored more south.
Okay, well let's. Hang
Let's just go up here north of the trees and head east. Maybe we'll see something. If not, I think we need to go to look for like a swamp biome.
on. Right.
Yeah, let's
Oh, hang on. I'll be right back.
just run back. You know, it'd be easier if we die and then we spawn back home. It'd be a lot quicker.
Yeah, quicker.
I'm just following you. I hope you know. So
Yeah.
hopefully you're watching the mini map.
Yeah.
How do you change your color, by the way?
No idea. It just came up.
You came up as purple?
Yeah.
I saw
I wonder whether it just assigns a random different color to the player when you
I
join.
saw a couple other
Yeah.
guys do it. I think it's a command console or console
Oh,
command. I
okay.
forget what it is.
Oh my god, we're not even halfway there yet.
What?
We're not even halfway back to the base yet.
All right, Mark. Yes. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening to us and watching us struggle around in futility. Wait, is that a word? Futility? That's a word, right? Right?
Utility?
I don't know. Just I'm tired. Thank you, Mark. I hope that you do get some sleep, and Merry Christmas to you. If I don't talk to you again before that Christmas Day.
Oh,
And,
shall I put a radar down here then?
This is the power lines that I just started stringing random trying to reach you, and then I realized how far away you were, and then I was like, no way. That would take
Right,
like
there's a radar.
100 to get to you. All right, so we have, okay, so what are we doing here? We've got, look at this. We've got 2 full lines coming up, and I want to see how this looks like when, okay, so this barely gets empty, and then this gets replenished, and then, okay, so actually I could, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could do 10 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Are we not using any resources from the... Oh, we're not researching anything. I guess that's why. Yeah. All of our research is back. Look, but this is an actual problem. We need to have a buffer system. We don't have a buffer. How do you do a buffer with a big thing like this? That would be interesting. Yeah, can we do... Oh my goodness, there's so much to do.
What do we want?
Yes, ops is correct. We need to set up blue research. I don't know. What do you guys think about? Is this a good point to kind of wrap it up? I'm thinking about actually. I probably won't have time to record and edit episode, but if I start now, I could actually get an hour on the West Coast and just post it as a live stream for those following the series. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Or we can just keep playing Factorio. What's that?
I'm happy. Like, if you're gonna stop, that's cool. I'll just keep playing Factorio all day. If you just keep going.
Alex saying that would be pretty amazing. I think I'll do that. I think. Well, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun with that map. I'm really having a lot of fun with that map, and I think I'll do that. So those of you in my audience, if you wait just a couple minutes while I switch over, I'll probably wait until I'll get a thumbnail set up, which it'll take a few minutes. But bear with me, and I will get that set up, and I'll be right back live. Yeah. Also, I think I want to make this a separate thing, so I think I actually need to end this stream, because if I resume the stream too early, I think it thinks I'm continuing this stream, and so it'll put it as one video later, post edit or post stream. So yeah, I think I'll do that, and I can leave this. Well, you guys can save this game, and if one of you guys want to host it and keep playing, then that's fine, and then just kind of send me the save game file when you are done doing whatever you want to do, and we'll just continue this another live stream at another point when we keep playing Factorio in the future. So yeah, I didn't know if you guys knew that or not about multiplayer save games, but it should have all those auto saves already, so you don't even have to manually save it.
Oh.
But that's what I think I will do. So yeah, I'm getting pretty tired anyway, and this game requires a lot of thinking. Like when you were talking about blue research, I'm like, oh, please let someone else take that. I don't want to do that right now. So I think it's time to switch to the West Coast series. I'm still having enough energy to have fun, but I am yeah, not enough to think. So I thank you guys for playing, and thanks for stopping by. All right, let's save. And for those of you watching, I will be starting another stream in just, well, as soon as I can, just a few minutes or 5 or whatever. So I do hope to see you all on that other stream when I get there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Yes, McTricky, this is an awesome game. I can't say enough good things about it, but I'll leave it at that. I'm going to start the other stream. We could talk more about Factorio if you want in the West Coast. But for now, I will see you guys on the other side.